ago, she just said it was not until today that she knew it was about me. Now all of a sudden she talking about she knew. Kiana said on the phone that day that AJ is the other name. So which is it? She lied so fucking bad.
Real quick, I don't know if Glock heard the very beginning, because I don't know if Glock was here in the very beginning. But if you don't mind, I would like. Oh, you were? Okay. So is it okay if I replay what happened tonight? So you guys could kind of see like why it came up tonight, because I think they were trying to prove that AJ is cool with Kiana. Because why? Okay, so just listen what happened, okay? This is on Foxhole Blogger, which...
So can I ask something really, really quick? I'm trying to get sexy. Okay, put on my lingerie. I have a virtual date. So Glock, have you ever spoke ill about AJ outside of this situation on the back end?
Absolutely not. And AJ, if you want to release any of the messages, my biggest thing that I was having an issue with AJ, I know her and Erica would have their little spats, but it seemed like that AJ unknowingly would strike her when Erica was already down. And I wanted to put a stop to that. And that is why I am the reason AJ stopped. I'm the reason why she stopped doing that. Because I asked her to do it off of my name. Just leave her alone. Leave her alone. The last conversation was when her father had literally just passed hours before AJ got into it. AJ had no way of knowing that. She had absolutely no way of knowing that until I asked her, just leave her alone for me. So that's how that went.
All right, let me play it. Is it okay if I play real quick? I just want Glock to hear what happened tonight. Okay, I'm playing.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Queen City, I'm sure that you cannot be this fucking slow, although you act like it, because I keep catching you all over the place telling these fucking lies. So I'm trying to figure out, when did I ever become friends with Kiana? Has anybody ever heard me say I was friends?
That's where it started.
With Kiana? As a matter of fact,
AJ,
very clear the other day that I'm
clearly somebody said that if I'm replying to
I only have two friends on this motherfucking app, and neither one of the people that I named was Kiana. So I don't even understand why you keep saying that, bitch.
Or maybe because of the situation that happened with Erica when you...
I can let anybody I want on my platform, just the same way Diamond can let anybody she want on hers, and they can say anything that they want, and you don't blame fucking Diamond. So why the fuck is y'all hoes tagging my motherfucking name, saying anything about who I put on my platform?
Okay, so before you say, AJ, before you...
bitches. It was cool when Diamond was doing it, but now you keep calling tapping my motherfucking box to tag me to say something about who the fuck I put on my shit.
That's that girl down there that speaks Zimbabwe, and you were wrong down there.
But Queen, what does that question or whatever you're getting ready to say have to do with me?
Before they respond.
Wait a minute. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
What did you say, Don? So maybe because that phone call, that three-way.
You queen for a second so you don't get clipped, okay? Go ahead.
Maybe they thought that y'all was friends because that three-way, that you had with Erica Nicole. Usually when people start exchanging numbers and calling each other on three-ways and shit or whatever, people start to think that y'all friends.
Who had a three-way?
But she didn't call me.
Who had a three-way?
Did AJ, Erica, and Key not have a three-way?
No, we did not.
Bitch, I'm my motherfucking lies.
I know what you're talking about.
They all supposed to have fucked. Don't make me put up my motherfucking lies.
What? Dime ain't lying, y'all. That's all I got to say.
Erica, and AJ fucked?
And a three-way phone call, I'm believing I would not.
Dime, when the fuck you ever seen me in the same state? Same state in them.
No, we have never had no fucking
three-way call.
No,
crazy,
we have not.
dude. I ain't did that shit since high school, bro.
So wait, who said that they had a call?
Okay, let me just go on mute.
Erica, you said that you guys had a phone call?
AJ.
Oh,
What the fuck is you
What they're
calling my
talking
name
about.
for? When did we have a three-way call with Kiana?
It sounds like AJ didn't know she was on the motherfucking call to me.
Right. I'm like, when did me and you have a three-way call
Erica's
with
man,
Kiana?
see, you be spilling the. Nah.
Talking about some AJ. No, nigga, she's lost.
Like, why does she keep calling my name? When did you and I have a three-way call with Kiana? Erica, hello? Because I didn't get your phone number, Erica.
I mean, you can't got your phone, Erica Nicole. You talking
and me and you have never had a three-way call.
This was before AJ.
What?
One moment, please. Let me make sure I can say the other person.
Girl, you already said it.
Hey, let me tell you something. This why I do.
What you got to tell or what?
Hold on 1 second. Now, one thing I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna repeat something that was a lie. I have.
Who was the other person? Because she over here asking
Gonna be
permission.
Glock. I can tell you for a fact right now, the other person gonna be Glock. I can see that from a mile away.
Oh Jesus, you got it.
I can see that from a mile away. It's gonna be Glock. Period. Point blank. Ooh, don't go.
Glock what?
go because
Glock was on what three-way call?
Peace.
I'm
Sorry,
gonna
y'all.
go because
Wait, if that's the truth, that's some fucked up.
so at this point, nobody knows any of this. Like, you know, this is
At this point, we're thinking Erica is on a call quiet and AJ don't know. This is how it's looking.
right.
Erica didn't drop this mess. Well, Dime brought it up. HB said clock it. Erica said AJ confirming it. And then she left and literally said, I got to go ask the other party. So
Right.
this is just all speculation. Really, we didn't even get the story. We
And so
didn't
when
get the full
Dime-
story
when-
yet.
But when Dime brought it up, she's not knowing any of the actual information like that was on it. Like,
Right.
she's not knowing how deep the call was. She's not knowing any
She
of
knew
that.
because Erica said on her platform, I didn't know this was going to come out on the front end again because this is about the phone call that I had.
Well, who was on this phone call? Because it wasn't no damn Erica Nicole. She is lying.
Glock, I will say this. We have already got to the bottom of that part. We already
Yeah.
figured out the phone call and everything. This is when you came up earlier and I had to say your name. But we do know now that AJ was on the phone with somebody and then Kiana was in the background and then you called Erica. Like we worked out the phone call. So we know that there was the calls and Kiana was on the phone with you. We know all of that.
Well, I want to ask a question.
But what you're saying is the original question was I on a three-way call talking about Dime, correct?
Added the Don part in there. I don't know what y'all were saying.
Yeah, I asked you that.
Susu asked me that.
I asked you that
That
because I
call
didn't
never
understand the
happened.
nature of the call because Dime was talking about whether or not AJ was cool with Kiana and then brought up the phone call on the back end or whatever. And also said that
Where's
somebody
Don?
was,
How do I owe Glock an apology?
and hold on,
Everybody-
and hold on. And Kiana, and
everybody-
she said Kiana was on her platform saying somebody was in her face playing her. Right?
But how could that be me? I'm never on Dime's panel.
It's not you, honey. That's what we figured out, which is why I
I'm
asked.
lost.
There's just a bunch of different narratives that
I got a
kind of got
question.
thrown into there, which
I
weren't
got a
actually
question.
true. So
I got a question for everybody. This is solving for me. Ladies and gentlemen of the panel in the comments. Are y'all telling me that if you have a conversation on a phone with somebody, they tell you that it's about a legal matter, please don't speak of it on the front end. You have to like them after you agree not to speak on it on the front end. You got to like them to keep your mouth closed.
Nope. You just should keep your mouth closed, especially if you offered that. You
don't have to like them, but you're also not obligated to like keep quiet because you weren't under oath. This isn't a deposition. This has nothing to do with you other than it being on file that your name was put on the file. You can seek legal counsel of your own to figure more shit out, but
Right.
you
My
come on
question
social
wasn't
media and say,
about. My question wasn't about all the things that you could do. My question is about your integrity, Rizzy. So let me ask you again, because maybe you didn't understand it. You're on the phone with someone, and they share with you that there is a legal matter involving them. They ask you a couple of questions. Well, before they do that, they ask you not to share the information that you're about to receive. You say, okay. Then they give you the information and ask you a couple of questions, verify that it is not you, and yet again ask you, do not share the information that you just received. I'm trying to just get myself together for what's about to come on me. You have to like them to not go and open your mouth after you already agreed to not open your mouth?
Well, you're potentially opening up the fact that you could be an accomplice. So I wouldn't agree to anybody that's in a legal issue all on themselves.
Okay, but that's not what I asked you. See how you don't even know how to answer the question. You'll make a horrible lawyer.
I do. I'm
After you have agreed not to open your mouth, would you then turn around and open your mouth? All you're telling me is, Rizzy, you're also another person not to ever tell nothing on the back end.
Yeah, if it has to do with legal issues and I'm gonna be implicated in a crime because
but Erica wasn't jeopardized though, was she? She wasn't being legally jeopardized
She
in any
wasn't
way.
on the paperwork. She was clear. That wasn't her on there. She just was privy to the information.
Correct. So once you gave your word to keep your mouth closed, you keep your mouth closed. That's just
Erica Nicole. How Erica even got into this? It was supposedly she was in somebody's live when Kiana asked the names. They said she started singing the song or put it in the comments. Say my name. Say my name. That's how she came up.
She already had told Dime though when Kiana had violated the restraining order. She had already told Dime. But I just wanted to come up here and let you know because I know you have some confusion. So originally there was 2 stories that got mixed up, and that's why Susu asked you about the possible talking about Dime.
Okay.
That's where that came up, but it had nothing to do with that. And Dime cleared that up and said, listen, there was a misconception because everybody was like fighting and arguing. She's like, no, let me clear this. So it was never about you guys talking about Dime, and that's how all of that came up.
Okay, now that makes sense. So that
everything she knew about $2 showed me all the receipts with same and all that other nonsense. I knew she couldn't be trusted. It just happened to be after the fact. So I just shook my head.
Wait, what?
Oh, Lord. I'm getting drunk and I'm going to spill a lot of tea. So let me get out of here, okay? Let me get out of here.
No, spill it. We're already having a good time.
No, because I'll turn this bitch upside
Well, we're already
down.
turned up. We've been fighting, arguing, and everything, girl. So you're telling me she sent you screenshots of conversations between her and who?
I'm gone.
Erica showed me screenshots of a lot of stuff and told me everything she knew. I told you I wrote it all down on my paper. She watched me take notes.
Yeah, so I am sorry. I have been trying my hardest not to clock nothing and not to say nothing. I've been letting y'all talk y'all biggest shit.
Go ahead, Brett.
Respectfully to all the people down there who's now telling HB to spill it, it's blowing the fuck out of my mind. Y'all are the same motherfuckers asking why the fuck Erica spilled shit and like y'all don't know why the fuck and how messy talk get down. It's so hypocritical. Y'all want motherfuckers to be messy, spill the back end conversations.
Okay.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Y'all want this shit to be spilled, but then at the same time, go turn around and pick and choose the next motherfucker. Now it's a problem when they spill shit. Por favor and gracias. I'm watching y'all down there. Like y'all are the exact same motherfuckers saying why is Erica spilling shit. But when HB just said I got some tea, y'all asking her to fucking spill it. Please. Now I've been trying to let y'all live and do y'all little shit up here, but it's all such a fucking joke to me. A big joke.
Okay, can I refute what you're saying?
I think that I just learned the lesson not to tell neither one of them shit because I already knew.
My bad. I had to let the people in downstairs. Can I refute? I'm so sorry, y'all. Can I refute something?
Let me finish this sentence. I already knew if you told HB, it was making it the messy mail. So now I know if you tell Erica, it's gonna make it to the World Wide Web as well. That's it.
Okay, I just want to refute something and say that
Hold on. I'm not going to do that. You continue with your night. AJ, y'all go home. Good night, y'all.
What's you talking about AJ for HB? What happened?
Okay, so I want to say this. The difference between Erica and HB is that Erica made a vow to not say something directly to the parties involved. And as a first like person in the situation, she went and blabbed her mouth. Now, if something comes across HB's desk, like somebody sending some information or like she has some tea and she's spilling it, that's very different from telling somebody, I will not tell your business.
We could have been saying the same thing. I didn't say that. And Erica could have still been saying the same thing as well. Erica could have just said that shit to get information to come back and spill it.
Right. But do you think that that's right?
I mean, I think that is messy.
But do you think that that's right?
It could be wrong. It could be right. It could be either one, depending on the perspective that I have for that night. If I felt like, okay, this motherfucker was getting on the inside of Kiana and she was doing her due diligence, then I would say it was right. If I wanted to have morals that night and give a fuck, I would say that it was wrong. Please, it's messy.
Everything is messy, for
exactly.
sure.
So y'all just be mad at who the fuck it is.
No, but here's the thing about what Erica did. It was just like...
We didn't do shit different than nobody else.
Okay, is you gonna continue to cut me off? Every time I even say a pinch of anything?
Just a winch, no.
Every time I say a pinch or a winch, I just get
or
cut.
A flinch or a dinch, neither one of them.
Or a vinch or a winch or a cinch.
Or we could keep this bowling.
Or we can keep this folding.
Yeah, I'll stop.
Oh, you can drop for all I care.
I could, never mind.
I am so sick of you today. I will say HB is giving us tea with no names on it, not giving us tea about any sources or anything like that. She's just telling us what's happening. Erica is saying what the source is, the phone call, who was on it, and throwing everybody under the goddamn bus after she done told him she won't go tell him nothing. So no, it's not the same thing.
Do you mind, Susu?
How does HB know about all of this?
The person that's snoring is probably baby Susu, you guys. She's had a long day. Here's the deal. When you send something to Messy Mail, I already made a disclaimer. Whatever you send, I'm going to say. It's just for my time for my comment cousins to get their shine on. Okay? That's a warning. On the back end, the only way I make it to the front end is if you take it there first. You take it there, I'm going to take it there. I'm going to follow up. I don't give a damn if you reading off my text messages. I don't give a damn if you show them. My response is I'm going to put that shit all the way on the floor. Okay? There's a lot of things that was told to HB, and I also ain't friends with the person that told me and ain't make no promises not to tell them. So I don't know if that was shade or whatever it is. Well, I know if anything was told to HB, it'll end up on Messy Mail. Nothing that I read out of Messy Mail came from me. It came directly, and I have receipts from people, from fake pages, whatever the case may be. But that shit Glock told me about you and you struggling prior to getting this contract or whatever, and the shit pertaining to your engagement and how you do too much on her platform when she wanted to stream my live when I was going to do that private live and shit like that, and saying I just got to make sure that AJ out the way, she get on my fucking nerves, you stress her out and all this shit, you always trying to center and all that. I would never have done none of that as your friend, and that's just that. I am a little tipsy, so I'm calm now, but I fuck with
Give
AJ.
Me a second, HB. I need you to slow this down.
No, hold on, I can't. I'm not AJ friend, but it is shit. She would tell me just because I be frequenting her platform and I like her a lot, I would never fucking say on this platform and none of that. And that's why I make sure, and because I feel like she's loyal to a lot of bitches that don't deserve it, I make sure I tell her what a bitch got to say about her when they say it about her. And that's just that. So no, there's nothing in Messy Mail that HB come up off the dome with. Am I messy like that? Yeah. But all that shit come directly from bot pages or somebody Instagram. And that's it. And I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm going to go enjoy my night now. Because I couldn't take it.
Okay, well, before you go enjoy your night,
you gotta at least let AJ go ahead.
Let me say this. Firstly, I don't know if that was supposed to be a shot at me or what, but when I said, you know, that if you send something to HB, it's gonna go to Messy Mail, you just exactly said what I said. My point was Braid King trying to make it seem like the two things are the same.
Please, let's not do that.
Everything that goes to you, they expect to come to the front end. That is totally different than you're asked to keep your mouth closed and you bring something to the front end. However, what did you just say to me? You said Glock told you that I was struggling?
Yes. It was Susu, we messy.
Define struggling.
Glock would have to define that. Can Bogatti's mama get back up here, please?
You got to come up here because that's crazy. She said she talked about the fact that you were struggling before this contract and that something about your engagement and that she's sick and tired. You stress her out, etc., etc. Oh, she's here. She's here. Hold on. And HB, you might have to stay on standby.
HB is a bald-faced fucking lie. HB asked me about AJ engagement because I was always trying to block AJ. Stop playing with these girls like this. Don't play with them. You having a fiance. That goddamn heartbreaker is a fucking lie.
We're not gonna cap. We're not doing that. We're not gonna do that.
You a fucking lie, HB.
We're not gonna do that.
Now I understand why the people didn't want me to interview your ass.
You couldn't interview me, Glock. Let's keep it a buck. Come on now.
Well,
you needed me. I didn't need
agreed to it.
You pressed me.
A liar.
You reached out to me. You did that. You did that.
So I can
don't
string your live. That's it. That's all.
Let me know when you want me to talk, Susu.
Well, I want to be
Yes,
clear
I want you to tell her directly to her exactly what you
I ain't
just
talking
said.
without fucking interruptions since I'm drunk and I'm not in the mood.
Yes, hold on, AJ, because we got to get to the bottom of this.
Mute, let her go.
HB, repeat every single thing the moment. Just give us, you know what to do.
So I'm drunk, and I don't know if I said when Braze said something about the whole, what's the difference between me and Erica, and AJ said, well, I know not to say anything to HB. She's kind of said it twice. I know not to say nothing to HB. It wasn't a shot at AJ. It's just that, nah, I know I'd be joking sometimes with the messy shit, but no, anything that come to messy mail, you know exactly what I'm about to do with it, and I don't make up shit that come through the messy mail shit. What I'm talking about with Glock is exactly what was bothering me earlier on this panel. That fake shit. If somebody referring to you as a friend or whatever, you talking to my strange ass on the back end. So I automatically assumed earlier a whole three-way call, maybe it's Glock, because she damn sure has some shit to pop regarding AJ. I ain't never inquired about AJ to no fucking Glock. I'm not that fucking slow. I'm too fucking strategic and intellectual for some dumb shit like that. Me, in my mind, thinking that y'all are like Ace Ben Coons. Why the fuck would I ask you about her engagement? I already knew about her engagement. I knew when she got engaged. That shit was public. It was on a fucking platform. I didn't need to know that. I damn sure didn't need to ask about that. Her name came up because she said it's certain people that I'm going to have to keep off the panel or out the space when I do your interview. She wanted to do an interview with me. And I said, who? She said AJ, because AJ censored too much and all this other bullshit she said about AJ. And I said, damn, I thought y'all was tight or whatever. She's like, y'all all right, but it's just a lot of shit she don't fuck with you about. You be on some bully shit. You overdo shit. You drag shit out. Hold on, Glock. I'm not lying on you. I won't lie. Glock, I don't have no reason to lie on you. I don't. No reason in the world to lie on Glock. I promise to God I don't. I don't even believe in that nigga. I don't have no reason in the world to lie on Glock. I don't. Glock ain't never wronged me. She ain't never did nothing about bad to me. I just don't like fake shit. Understood? And she said, talking about the situation with her struggling, she finally back in a decent situation because she got some type of contract. She got a better job. She said you were struggling. And then she referenced your situation with your spouse or whatever, your soon to be spouse. And that was all. And she went on and she started talking to me about Hellkit and how Hellkit told her don't fuck with me and all this shit like that or whatever. And she said she just feel like Hellkit got this power trip mentality and et cetera, et cetera. And we went on and on and on. And I listened. Then she said, can she stream my live that was supposed to be private? Not my sub only live, but the private one. When I was charging people $25 to follow me back. And I said, sure. I ain't never talked to her again because I did not like how the conversation even too much went. I don't got no reason to lie on you. Glock, no reason in the world. It'd be different if I had a reason. I swear I don't have a reason. But I don't. I really don't. I really don't.
Asked me
I truly don't. I don't have no reason to lie on Glock, Susu. And I would never ask Glock about some shit I already know. Why the fuck would I ask you about AJ engagement when I'm already aware of AJ's engagement? You're capping. Your ass yap. You a problem.
Go ahead, finish up.
You disingenuous. You are the root. You are the center. You are the center of a lot of shit going on. Erica not by herself with that messy shit. You are the center of a lot of shit going on. And a lot of fallouts too and shit like that. You are. And then you cop out. You do all that yelling and that slow shit on your platform. I don't care about none of that. That's why when I just asked you when I was up here, have you ever spoke ill about AJ prior to this? Because I ain't never heard, recently, I didn't hear AJ refer to you as a friend until she did up here this evening. And I said, somebody capping up here and I ain't in the mood. And I already said, if I drank a little bit more of this goddamn XXL and there's barely any left, I'm gonna clock that shit. And that's it. I don't have no reason to say nothing about you. Like I said, and have a good fucking night.
You done.
Go ahead.
She asked me about who was going to be on my panel with my interview because she's never asked me. I said, nobody's going to be up there. I'm not bringing anybody up there. This helper asked me about AJ. I said, no, I'm going to make sure the questions are clean and they come from me. I told her I'm going to get the people to DM me questions so we'll stay on path because I'm not no she-go. Why you didn't bring her up? Why you didn't bring her up? Because I told you that. I said, and you, I'm not even going to let Hell Kit up there. Because Hell Kit seems to think she knows everything about you. This is going to be my interview and my interview only. This little
So
girl
you
asked me,
did.
she
So
said,
AJ did come up, and Hellkit did come up in the conversation.
yes. But all of that shit she said is a fucking lie. That is a lie. Period. Point blank. I don't know what she's snorting or what she drinking, but she lying. That's what that conversation was. And when I couldn't get, the last time me and her spoke, I couldn't get my subs to change to $45.99. And she said, well, I can't let you stream it because the people say that they're $5.99. I said, okay, well, fuck it then. We'll come over here. Because I couldn't get it to change. HB is lying through her fucking teeth. Of all the people on this motherfucking app, do you think I would even talk about anybody to her? To HB?
So let me ask AJ a question real quick, Glock. AJ, have you ever spoke about anything to do with your new contract or anything to do with your engagement with Glock?
Glock knows about my engagement. Yes, like HB said, it was on the app. I did. It happened in front of everybody. So yes, they know
And
about
what
that.
did you ask me to stop doing?
How saying that I was engaged on the app.
Okay.
But by the time I was asking you to do that, it was because, like I told y'all on Hellkit panel, my engagement was very short lived. I broke it off, or ended up breaking off because of some shit I did. And so, by the time you were saying it all over the place, it wasn't even happening anymore. But I didn't tell you that. I just asked you to stop saying it. So we didn't even talk about my engagement. Now, as far as me, I don't know what I was broke, I guess is what it was trying to be, right? That I was broke.
You believe that shit? You know what? I ain't clearing up nothing else with HB.
No. I'm not saying I believe it because I just was gonna ask you, Glock. Have I ever asked you for $1 or to crowdfund for me? As a
Never.
matter of fact, I can go into my Cash App and prove that since the beginning of time, when you started the Corn Cartel, I've been sending funds. Have I not?
Yes, you always help with the crowd funds. Always.
Okay, and that has been since before I even came on contract. Is that not correct?
Correct.
Okay, so never ever have I ever had an issue with funds. I mean, I'm a person like anybody else, right? So, I mean, of course there are moments, but not since I hit the TikTok app have I had an issue with funds. I mean,
why the fuck would I tell HB? Why would if you never came to me for anything, you've never asked me for nothing? Why the fuck would I tell HB some shit like that?
Spam in the chat talking about Dime confirmed it. What's that about?
Okay, y'all keep saying contract. I didn't hear anything about my contract.
Yes, that's what HB just said. She said that you were
not even in.
Hold on, let me give her the recap of what HB just said. HB said that when she talked to Glock, allegedly, right? When she talked to Glock, Glock said that you were struggling before you got this new contract.
Okay, so that's where the contract come in at. But that's not true. I was not struggling before I got this new contract. That's what I'm saying. I've never, not one time, been on this app and asked one person for anything.
They was not in a contract during that time. That is a fucking lie. That is a fucking lie. HB said,
what is this in the chat talking about? Dime confirmed a personal conversation.
Get Dime over here.
What is going on?
Me is I don't know how Doc could confirm that and say that HB is telling the truth. Like that doesn't make sense to me. But they are saying Dom is confirming everything HB just said.
Dime, is that true? Are you confirming everything HB just said?
I've to see. I see it in the comments a million times. She confirmed it over there. So
I'll
she
go
got
to
people
Dime
doing
Live.
I'm confused. She confirmed it over where?
All right, can
right now.
somebody stream it? Anybody? Bueller?
Not Bueller.
Anybody? Bueller?
Bueller. Yeah, you went way back to 1985. You wasn't even born.
Glock is over there, y'all. We are missing the T. We need a streamer. Immediatante. Arriba.
You not the motherfucking streamer.
Buns, you got it up?
Yeah, who we
Okay,
streaming?
Invacation got it.
Girl, how you gonna say yeah? We straight.
It's silent back here. Now get on mute, Buns. I'm sick of it. Go ahead, Vacation.
You got it? Okay.
The fuck you doing streaming Susu Live? Go to Dime, the gazebo.
No, she is Dime streaming us? So then where is Glock?
Fuck?
Did Glock make it over there? Or Dime, if you can hear us right now, tell us why you confirmed that HB is telling the truth. And if tell us why you
She's
confirm
denying me in the box.
Okay, so you wait right there. There.
I'm a big motherfucking girl. I'm a big
quit
girl.
being motherfucking petty and messy. You streaming us.
Unmute in vacation mode so we can hear what Dime has to say because she confirmed it.
I'm not muted.
No, not you. I'm talking about in vacation mode. Our streamer.
She's not saying anything. She's listening to y'all.
Okay, because
you better stop being petty and fucking speak. I knew you was coming over there.
The only way that Dime can confirm anything is if there was a conversation she's privy to. The only way Dime can confirm anything is if there's a conversation that she is privy to.
Now, one thing about Dime now, she ain't finna do no shit like this. If Dime said that, she'll say she said it. She'll stand on business.
Believe that shit that HB just sat up here and spun around. Because out of any motherfucker on this app, if I'm gonna pop my shit with anybody, it certainly wouldn't be no motherfucking HB.
Can you answer this? Can you answer this, Glock? Have you ever had a conversation with AJ about her new contract or anything like that? Have you?
No, she just told me about her contract today. Well, yes, we have. Yes, we have. You know, I've encouraged AJ to go make her money, do what she got to do. Yeah.
And
but at the time of HB's interview, I do not believe that AJ was in a contract. It doesn't even fit.
HB would have to tell us the timeline. HB would have to tell us the timeline. HB would have to tell us when were you going to do an interview with HB?
Let her clear up her fucking lie.
Okay, when were you going to do the interview with HB?
It was right after she did what she did to Sane and Erica.
So what month was that? November, December?
I think it was December.
So AJ, were you on your contract in December?
I've been on a contract since October.
Okay, so then the timeline matches up. That if you were going to interview her, then AJ was already on her contract.
Hold on. I'm going to tell you exactly when it was. It was December the 27th. It was December. That everything popped the day that she did her subscription only live, and I asked her, could we stream it in the cornfield? That was the day, December the 27th. But I couldn't get my subscriptions to change. She said,
AJ, had you spoken on live about your contracts in December?
I don't know. I've been on live since November. I'm sure. Yeah. Why?
look, I'm gonna put it like this right here. I'm a big girl. Anything I got to say to anybody, I'll say it to their fucking face. That's number one. Number two, I'm not clearing up nothing else with no lying ass HB. She can go straight to hell with gasoline floaters on. So y'all can stay over here and try to figure out that bullshit what HB just said. If anybody, I don't care how people feel about me being messy or in the mess, I protected these girls. And I'm quite sure all of them know I can expose a lot of shit, but I don't.
Good.
No, I shouldn't break.
I will say this. HB is always questionable with some of her tea because it just be coming from all over the place. And she do be taking a little bit of truth and adding a lot of her own little sauce on it.
Now let me clear up the Hell Kit thing.
Hold on, let me finish this. But I was interested to find out if Dime actually said that, but it sounded like she didn't. Because, you know, I don't think that Dime would have made that up for just out of the blue, but I don't, Dime ain't even saying she said it, so I don't understand why they did that. I brought that up.
I don't think that.
Let me clear up the HB helped me get my gloves for my third battle. And we were in the box and we were just talking. Hellkit was supposed to get on live and help me. She couldn't. So, you know, me and Hellkit had the conversation on my live. I said, you know, I don't think HB is as bad as everybody says she is. And Hellkit kept saying, Glock, just leave it alone. Don't bother with her. Don't try to have no back end conversation with her. I talked to her on the back end, and I'm telling you, I literally have to get down with her sometimes.
Susu, put me in the big box, please.
Why are we
we
doing
can see
this,
it from right
beautiful?
here.
Why do you have your camera on, beautiful? And
We
what are
can
we
see
doing?
it. We can see it from here. Dom is flicking off your live.
I'm trying to understand what we're doing though. Why is the camera even on? Why are we even? What are we doing? We already have a streamer, beautiful. So what's your purpose?
Because the other person that was streaming for you muted. They were
okay.
talking.
Well, I know when to tell them to unmute. So what's going on?
Oh, never mind.
Thank you, beautiful. I appreciate it. I didn't even understand. I don't get that. Go ahead, y'all.
So, you know, Hellkit was telling me, you know, Glock, leave her alone. Just let her be. I have to really get down on her. All of this happened on my live. On my live. So what the fuck is HB talking about? Oh, I thought so. I'm gone.
Well, HB is back, so she can tell you. HB, did you want to tell her what the fuck you were talking about?
Susu, the whole night this evening after AJ referenced Glock as her friend, because AJ been in her own space lately. Glock been in her own space lately. I thought after Glock told me what she told me on the 27th, it wasn't, they wasn't tight like that no more. But after hearing it, I never mentioned that to nobody. I never alluded to that to nobody. I never told nobody about that.
You did
literally
mention
shut the fuck up, Glock, because bitch, you lying. And I do a lot of lying on this whole bitch, and I do a lot of playing, but I ain't lying right now, ho. Shut the fuck up.
You can't handle me like that.
And this ain't no two truths in the lie, bitch. It's just a motherfucking truth. Shut your slow, illiterate ass up, bitch. You ain't got sense. God gave a motherfucking grasshopper.
You make me shut up.
Bitch, stop playing with me. Like I said, bitch, you talking about that. You just yapping, ho. You was just talking. You can't tell a bitch nothing I said back because I got quiet. You were talking, motherfucker. And I was wondering why for 2 straight weeks you've been trying to get my number. You've been trying to talk to me on the back end. And I can prove it. Just so you can run your fucking mouth. That ain't know what the fuck you said about no motherfucking Hellkit either. Stop lying. You talked about that girl job, her struggling, her engagement, and I never asked who was gonna be on the fucking panel. I didn't give a fuck.
You a fucking
You said you
lie.
was going. You said I got to keep AJ out of there because she stays centering and some more shit. Stop fucking playing games, Glock.
You better listen
You
to
ain't
this
do this.
bitch.
I don't have no reason to motherfucking
AJ,
lie on
this
you.
the way she
Is you
feel
fucking
about you.
stupid?
This how
I ain't
you
got no reason
feel
to lie
about.
on your
That's
old
how she
ass
feel
bitch.
about
I
you.
liked it you before that call.
Ignorant motherfucker.
That shit changed after that. Your ass was on the phone crying about some $60,000 or something like that in the shoebox. Something got stolen and all kind of shit you going through and how you get on this
you
app
a
and you
fucking
ain't
lie.
how you get on this
I said
app.
that on
Be
my
quiet,
fucking
Glock. And how you
live.
get on this app and
Bitch,
how
you
you get on
a
this
lie.
app. You can't
You a
nobody support you,
liar.
but you did all the shit you did
Yo,
for people
dumbass,
and shit
I
like
said
that.
shit
And
on
you
my
needed
fucking
help
live.
because you wanted to help somebody for motherfucking Christmas, and the only person came through was this person and that person and all this other bullshit. And all I kept telling you was, you deserve better, Glock. Whatever, know your worth. Start monetizing your platform and this, that, and the third. And I even told you for free, you could stream my motherfucking private live because I felt bad about that. Bitch, I don't have no reason to lie on you. Glock. You ain't never did shit to me. You ain't never did shit to HB. I don't do this to people for fun. I don't. You ain't never did shit to me. I would not be making this shit up. But it bothered me to sit here tonight with that fake shit, ho. I'm too tipsy for that. And I ain't snoring shit tonight, bitch, but you. Good night. I said what the fuck I said.
You said
and
a whole bunch of
and for
motherfucking
you
lies.
fuck ass bitches in the comments
Everything
talking about
this bitch
some,
is talking about
HBB
is
line,
shit
HBB
I
line.
said on
Stay
my
the fuck out
own
my
fucking
motherfucking
panel.
face. I won't tell you pussy bitches nothing
Bitch,
else.
fuck you.
Not a motherfucking thing else.
You
Go
a lie.
kill yourself, ho. You damn near dead with your slow illiterate ass.
You
You dumb
return to sender.
bitch, go join your
Return
motherfucking
to
child.
sender, bitch.
Stupid bitch.
I gotta drop you, HB. You can't say that, babe.
Return to sender, bitch. I bet you it'd be you before me. All of this shit this girl saying, the shit I said on my fucking panel. I said these things on my panel. She's a lying little bitch.
You guys, I will say this. Welcome on into Susu's world. If you guys don't mind to tap the screen, we're almost at 150K.
And this bitch said months. This girl gave me her phone number on the 21st. On the 21st.
Hey, y'all. I just want to clarify the comment.
Hey, hell, kid. Be careful up here, okay? This is dangerous territory. Be
No, I
careful.
just wanted to clarify something because I'm in the comments. I was awakened. Let me say this: the conversation that Glock and I had, it was me, Glock, and Chef, and we were trying to tell Glock that HB is a whole adult and some other stuff, but some of that stuff I wasn't alluding to that. I don't even know what's going on, y'all, but y'all know I don't get involved in this kind of stuff, but everything was on Glock's panel, and
It was on my panel. This little bitch line.
I'm talking about what you were saying that I was saying, but I was basically Chef and I was agreeing with each other on your panel as it pertained to HB. It wasn't like me saying I talked to HB on the back end trying to I said no, I encourage her on the back end to do the right things on the front end, so on and so on. I mean,
and you said that night, you was like, I have to really get with her, Glock. I really have to say curse words.
That people think that I'm light on HB on the back end, but I'm not. I talk to her and give her the real about, some of the things that go in on the front end. That's what I said. So, but that's it, y'all. I don't know what else is going on up here, but that's it.
Nothing but HB is
hell, kid. It's a lie.
And if I could go back and pull those tapes, I would. But my page banned. Now I'm really beginning to figure out who got my page banned. My whole page gone. You'll get yours back. You had way more followers than me.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it going.
That motherfucker is a lie. Everything that she said, I said that shit on my panel.
I just want to say one thing. Friends, family. What AJ is not doing. That's it. I mean, I don't know what else y'all want me to say. I don't have any problems. I wasn't struggling before my assignment, and I ain't struggling now, as a matter of fact. So none of it matters, really. I'm not engaged no more. So, I mean, all of it is dust at this point. So,
Man, I'm done with this shit. I'm out. Fuck you, HB.
Okay, see you later, Glock. Oh gosh, you guys.
Womanchi,
Oh my god. Can I say something real quick? Just one PSA.
Oh, okay.
This has
Okay.
nothing to do with mess, though. This has to do with real life and money type thing. So for the nurses, because she mentioned contract, if you are a travel nurse, there is a contract in Louisiana coming up because of the snowstorm and Super Bowl and all that, and you could get up to like 4,200 a week. And so they're looking for travel nurses. So just be on the lookout. If you're a travel nurse, you're available next month for 4 weeks. You could get up between 35 to 4,200 a week. Okay. And that's out the door. I just want y'all to know. So AJ mentioned contract. I'm just assuming that means travel contract. I don't know. But yeah, so if you are a travel nurse, look at your travel agencies because they are hiring for Louisiana because there's a storm coming. And I just want you all to know. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
For that.
Kiana, you were removed for live due to violations of the community guidelines. Long, time, womanji. Some churi si jam jam.
Your favor, stop singing in Zimbabwe.
I don't give a damn. That is actually Mandarin. You need to get worldly. You need to get out of your little bubble and you need to learn new things, okay? Like a new language.
Okay, Sharmuta.
Hoya da waswaria. Anywho, this is crazy. This is a crazy day back. Crazy.
it just seems like a full night of loose lips sinking ships, honey.
Woo!
They
Lord!
just talk too much.
Woo! Lord! Trying to tell ya. These people need to just stop talking about folks on the back end. Just stop talking about people on the back end. Well,
So are y'all leaning more towards believing HB?
I don't know who to believe. I just know this is a case of there's shit going on the back end. And y'all need to stop talking shit about each other on the back end. I'm just here for entertainment purposes only.
So they are saying do a poll, but I'm more like a verbal poll. So let me just ask this question, you guys, since they're asking for a poll. Do you guys believe what
HB sounded
said
serious to me. So
about
I will
Glock?
say, before you say
Yes
the poll,
or
I will
no?
say
It's
this.
done. Yes or no?
HB definitely
Do
sounded
you believe
serious
it?
as fuck to me.
Yes
So there might
or
be
no?
some truth into
Right. You don't.
that.
I know. I understand. You don't have to give them any influence. We don't got to lead them. I just want to
Oh,
ask
you
if
don't
they
want me to say
believe it.
anything. Oh,
Yes
okay.
or no?
The messy princess wins again. Undefeated.
So my question will be this: AJ, what do you believe? Bro?
I mean, I don't really know honestly what was said. But I know that HB is very peculiar sometimes with her stories. So I don't know. I just know that Glock